Hello, Taurus. I'm Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the Lenormand card reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of October. That is the love card reading. For this card reading, we will be using a triplet, that is 3 cards. If I can, I will extract it from your general card reading that we do every month for the sign of Taurus. If I cannot, I will use the heart as a central card for your love card reading. Anyway, as every month, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Taurus for the month of October, and this time it's for the love readings. Anyway, Taurus, here we go for your love card reading for October 2021. Hello, Taurus. Here we go for the love card reading for the water group for your card reading for October 2021. That is for your love card reading. Anyway, the first card that we see here is the Crossroads. The Crossroads is a card means that we are placed in front of a certain choice in love. Probably we don't know very well what we need to decide about love. Maybe there are several things going on that we are aware of. I'm assuming so you are, because if you are not, we have the snake here, and the snake is not really a good card that we want in relationship. The snake always points in relationship, or in most cases, to triangle relationship. So it means that one or maybe both partners are connected to another partner, or they have a triangle relationship. But anyway, coming back here, this is not a very good card here for relationship. Anyway, coming back to the first two here, this points that possibly we will change our heart. Maybe we have discovered something, or something became clear to us. Maybe we decide to put an end to this relationship with the snake there. It's possible also that we discovered that our partner has several lovers, and we cannot continue like that, or we discovered that he has more than one relationship. Anyway, there are certain choices imposed here upon us, and probably we need to make this choice, or another way is that we accept this and that we continue this way. If we can accept this, that is not, of course, a totally different angle we get here. But here we see that the choice for love has been made. We come in front of a choice. There are multiple relationships maybe here going on without any commitment. Maybe there's no dedication in this relationship. Maybe one of both partners has several love interests. We see here also with this combination, there's a lot of dating options here. So probably here you need to decide where your priorities are. Are your priorities in love? Are your priorities in being together? There's a lot of things here going on, and we can make a free choice here, because the crossroads give us a free choice. It's possible also that we make ambivalent choices that others don't agree about, but eventually it's our personal decisions, and we decide how we are going and what we are going. Anyway, something need to be decided here, and we need to decide if we go left, if we go right, or if we stay on our current path and we accept the situation. Now we will go in the details here from the heart and the snake. This points mostly to a lover who has another affair here with somebody else. Anyway, we should be aware of this. If we are already and as I said, we are aware and we agree with this, it's okay. But if we do not agree, or we do not know about this, then of course there would pop up some problems here. Anyway, also in the front of relationship, if we make certain choices in relationship, we need to be careful here with choosing relationship. maybe we need some more guidance here in our relationships. Maybe we need to ask somebody, a friend or something, for helping us if we encountered that we had several times made wrong choices. Maybe we should ask somebody to help us, or ask somebody's help, because maybe this is a situation that reoccurs, and maybe we need somebody's help here for finding the love of our life, or a love that we are really looking for. Anyway, this points also that we have the skills in showing love. We ourselves are compassionate. This points to that also. Anyway, it could also, sometimes it points that we don't want to see the problems. Sometimes the problems are obvious, are clear, but if the parties don't want to see that the problem is there, well, then of course the problem is difficult to solve. So sometimes we can see the things here through a pink glass, and we don't see actually that there is a problem. But mostly if the snake is there, she's there for a reason, and she tells us there is something going on here with this combination. It's possible also, even if you know that there is a relationship going on, that you're unwilling to give up this lover of your life. Maybe this is the person that you want, and you are not willing to give up this relationship. In secret, you keep pushing, you keep focusing on this relationship. Of course, the big question will be if this all will work out. Normally, it's best with the snake that we reconsider this whole situation. We take a step back, maybe we rest for a while, we sit there in front of the crossroads and we think for a while. Then we have the crossroads and the snake on itself. We mirror now the cards towards over the heart here, and here we see that our path is changing. Maybe the snake is going around things. She mostly prevents problems. She's diplomatic. She sees things coming, and we have this. So this is like double choices here. What we see here is that we are on a difficult path here, and we must focus on the priorities. What is important for you, you need to choose. It doesn't matter if other people are jealous, gossiping about you. Here, we need to make our own choices. We need to see that we are making the right choices for ourselves, where we feel good on. Maybe in a way, if we would be jealous, we are thinking about to retaliate, but actually with this combination, we don't need to. We can just move on. We can be diplomatic. We can be quiet. With the snake here, sometimes it's wise to be quiet. The cards tell us here in this combination that it's best on our road, we keep quiet. We quietly move on. And mostly this is the best diplomatic solution here that comes in front of us. If you are not willing to confront this decision directly, you can make a detour. The snake makes detours. You can go around the problem till eventually you are there, and then you can tell to the person in your way how to end this situation. You need to figure out for yourself here how to figure this whole situation out, because this is not an easy choice that we are placed upon us. Anyway, we will have difficulties here. It's possible also that just before you make the decision, something is changing again. So it's possible that we always change the direction, or the one who makes us make this decision makes us difficult, and we need to choose again, and it's like a choice on a choice. It's a very difficult situation here that we are confronted with, but anyway, we need to go in the direction that favors us best. The thing that you need to remind is you need to keep your focus on your own priorities. That is the main thing here. If it's your heart, fine. If it's your other personal things, this is what you need to decide. Anyway, for Taurus, for the shell or the water group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser, even though this laying is confusing, but it is what it is. This is what it says here. Anyway, if you want more information about your love life, you can check on my channel your extensive card reading. There will be more information in that card reading, and maybe you can extract some information there. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And we see each other in my other videos. Thank you. Bye-bye for now. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to the stone sorry, to the air group for your card reading for October 2021. What we see here, the first card is the bear, and then we see the heart. This actually points to that we are deeply in love with this person. But immediately I need to add here that we have the snake here. The snake is not a card you really want in relationships. It points to triangle relationships, beating around the bush. One of both partners probably is holding another partner here. So this is not the card that you really want. I'm assuming here with this combination that one of both partners here is deeply in love, the love of the romantic cards, and he's wearing rose glasses and he cannot really see the problem. This relationship is actually, it probably means that one of both partners is compassionate, protective in this relationship, and one is not. One partner sees this as the real, the beloved one, and the other one resents maybe the relationship. He or she don't feel strongly connected. It's also possible there's some controlling going on here in this relationship. Controlling secrets, controlling love, controlling power. This is what we see here. Actually, this is a very good combination, but not with the snake. Anyway, it points here probably that one of both partners is in a leading position, and the other, he or she turns away from this partner. This is what we see here, because the snake turns away if she's confronted with problems. She focus on what she has in her mind. Sometimes it points also that this person has other objectives than the other partner. So there's a difference here in objectives, what these partners want from each other. Here, I will come to the heart and the snake here then itself. This points to a lover who is dishonest, sometimes also who has a different affair. Also manipulation, maybe also there's some power struggles here with the bear. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, we need to become aware of this. If we were not aware of this, this points to that there is a third party here involved here with this relationship. We need to become aware that probably the other party is involved in another relationship. This points to unfaithfulness. Even if you desire certain love, it's not going to work out as you want, because there is manipulation here between the two parties. There are false intentions here. Also, possibly lies are pointing up here, maybe big lies, because the bear is big, probably big lies. There's a infidelity also that we see here. One of the both parties will probably be very craving for love, and he wants to reconciliate always, and the other one, the more the other one wants to crave and reconciliate, the more the other one turns away. So it's very difficult here to keep the balance. This is what we see here, because the one wants and the other wants to run away or wants to turn away. So we cannot really move on. We cannot really move forward in this kind of relationship. Even if we are persistent, we want to be there. It's very difficult here to keep hanging on to this. Probably you know about this. If you didn't know, the question is, do you need to hold on to this? Maybe you get hurt more if in relationship like that. Even if you're a very determined person, Taurus can be very determined for keeping his mind on something. But here the question is, do you not need to get through with this if it's so difficult? We need to think well about this if this is for us on the long run. Then we have the bear and the snake here. This points if we in this relationship, probably we will need to be tactful if we want to end this because our heart is hurt. Maybe the best thing to do is this in a roundabout way. The snake is a calm card, and the bear is not an animal you want to make angry. So if the bear gets angry, you know where this is going. So the best here is that we act diplomatic. If we want to end this, we act calmly. Here, because we never know if this person, maybe we don't know very well how this person is going to react. So it's best here we make our bed, we make the right decision before we end this. Maybe this person also is a little bit dominant. One of the both partners could be a little bit dominant. And maybe if we wake the bear up, we get problems that we don't actually want. So here, the cards tell us it's best here to do this in a diplomatic way. Maybe it's better to move away slowly from this situation. Maybe this person is very strong, very forceful. This is what we see here. Also, sometimes with this combination, if you didn't know, this is a leading to infidelity. This is what we see here also with this combination. If I need to get something out of this card reading here, I would say that possibly one of both parties here is the one who's not faithful in the relationship. Maybe this is a relationship with a manager, with a person in charge. This is what we see here, because the bear represents a manager. So this is like a hint that I can give here. So if it's not a manager, it's a person in charge, or this person is also quite dominant, very focused on having this person. This is what we see here. It's also possible that it's a teacher. Anyway, it's a person who is in charge, maybe also quite dominant. This is what we see here. This person don't have a very good influence on our relationship, and maybe we need to move away from this whole area, and maybe we should reconsider this. Anyway, Taurus, for the air group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing so. If this reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other card readings that are connected here for Taurus. I'm sure one of the four will fit you. If you want more information, more details from the whole card reading, then you can find this, of course, on my channel. There's a very extensive reading there for the sign of Taurus. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in my other videos. Bye-bye, and thank you. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to the Stone or the Earth group for your love card reading for October 2021. The first card that we see here is the Coffin. The Coffin is not an easy card. It's the card that there are transformations going on in our love life. Probably we come in situations that are unchangeable. It's also possible that a person, a loved one, that's another angle, that the person is not there. We miss somebody dearly. We miss our lover. This is possible also with this combination. Anyway, this points that we are in a quiet situation. Maybe we keep quiet because the lover is not there. This is what we see here with this combination. It's possible that we have certain griefs also about this, that this person cannot be with us because this person is not present. This is what we see here. The whole situation could make us a little bit unhappy. It could really touch our heart that we are the situation that we are seeing here. But I would not worry too much about it. Why? Because we have the clovers here. And the clovers is actually the lucky card of the deck. So I'm thinking here, this is going to transfer in a positive way after this situation of quietness, of loneliness, of being alone, or the absence of this person when this person returns. This is what we see here, that probably there is some changes here, and maybe the whole situation here is changing in a positive way. Maybe it's just now and the situation is turning around. Maybe this is the end of this situation for you being alone, that your lover is not there, and it turns actually out in a lucky deal. This is what we see here, that there is progress here in this situation. Maybe for now we feel a little bit numb, we feel alone, We are lovesick here. This is what we see here with this combination. Sometimes it's like we need to bury our emotions here. We cannot allow ourselves to love because the lover is not there, and it's a difficult situation here that we are seeing here. And then we have the heart and the clovers, which is a very good combination. As I said, here we see that the love really comes through. There is a lot of luck in the love here. We have a good working with the relationship with the lover here. This really means that our love life comes true. So this is a very positive, because this is one of the best cards out of the deck. So here, this is like sentimental happiness, maybe after this being alone, in this situation, this turns out into a positive relationship. So I'm thinking here we're going from one part to another. So we're going from a period in loneliness and absence on the lover. We go in a period here of happiness. We come in a period of happiness. This is what we see here. I think this relationship is going to work out positive if you let it the enough time. We cannot force the coffin. It takes time for the coffin to open up, and this is like a period we need to be quiet. We need to just wait it out. We cannot force the coffin. There is no solution for this for now. This is like a temporary stop, but it will change into a lucky deal later on. It seems that things are not moving with the coffin, but actually they do. It's like we think nothing is moving here, but even the coffin, she's very slow, but she moves. So this is what we see here. It's like a slow process here that is going on. Maybe we are undergoing here ourselves some psychological changes. That is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, we see here also in the future then that we are happy with this lover. We will have fun with this lover, even though there is happiness, there's laughter, because the clovers is also laughing together. We have fun together. Maybe we even go to see stand-up comedians. I see a lot of laughs here in this relationship. This could, if you see each other back, it's like the person has never been gone. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, as I said, then we're gonna mirror the cards. We're gonna mirror the coffin with the clovers. Here we see those delays coming back here again. We cannot force it. There are certain obstacles, things that block the way. The coffin is closed, as I said. We cannot force this whole thing. So, as I said, the coffin, it asks us to be patient, to have time, and afterwards, if we don't force, it will work out beneficial for us. That is what we need to do here with this combination. The delay in itself, as I said, it works beneficial. There could be in this dark moments, actually, there's a golden edge to it. It's like here, the matter, the dark matter, it transforms actually in the golden elixir, but we need to leave it the time. This is what it means. The time that we leave it, afterwards, it will be very positive for us. We will finally end with this situation, and the relief here with this combination is at hand. So here, this is what we see here. This is the end of a difficult situation. Afterwards, we are in for a lucky streak. This situation of sadness, being alone, it won't last forever, but for the time being, now it's like that. So you will have the chance here for both ending this, for going in the next stage. It's a little bit difficult combination, but overall, this is positive if you have the time and you have the patience. And normally, Taurus is a patient sign, especially where in the stone group, they're a little bit calmer type. So if you wait this out, it's going to work out very well for you, but you need to let it the time. So Taurus, for the stone group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, thank you so, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are following. If you want more information about yourself, about your sign, please check out my extensive card readings that you can find on my channel. Thank you for doing so also, and we see each other, I'm sure, in my other card readings. Bye-bye for now, and thank you. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to the matches or the fire group for your love card reading for October 2021. As the first card we see here, the stars. The stars is a very positive card in our love life. It means that we have hope, aspirations. Normally, this is wishes are coming true in our love life. If we have certain wishes, these wishes will be granted. So this is positive very much here for the love life. If you previously came out of a difficult situation, out of your love life, this points that you are recovering from this. Maybe if there was a difficult situation as between you as lovers, you find out a balance here. This is possible also. Anyway, you could find that there is a relief here, or you let it go. This is points to a serene, that there's a happy love here. It's also a spiritual love here that we see here. We also have faith in this relationship here. This is what we see with this combination. Anyway, if you pull through with this, it could be that that you find fulfillment in this relationship. Maybe there are certain things in this relationship that are really good. That's what I'm thinking here. There are high expectations, and some of these high expectations will be filled in, but we need to be careful if we have very high expectations that that everything is possible to fulfill. So we need to see with the stars sometimes that we stay with our feet on the ground here. This is what we see here. But anyway, there is luck in love. We can find love with this combination. We are happy in the love that we have. Our love is in the spotlight. The relationship in general, it can improve with that if it was not so easy before. So here there's a lot of spiritual things, romance going on, a lot of romance going on here. Everything can be love for you. Maybe you see love everywhere. Maybe you see Cupid flying around. This is possible with this combination, but we need to be careful if we wear pink glasses that this is not a romantic daydreaming. We need to keep with our feet on the ground. But anyway, this is a very good combination. We can aspire here to love. We can aspire to tenderness, and if there was a problem, we can also forgive here the other one. There's a very loving connection here between the two partners. If this is love is not materialized yet, it means this this love is gonna come. This could point also to a future love. This is what we see here also with this combination. Then we have the heart and the garden on itself. This points that we are dating again, or we are dating with our lover. It means we go out, because the garden is our out life. We go out, we mingle, we are socializing here. We are going, probably we can go to a barbecue, maybe we go with friends. This means our social circles, our friends here. This is what we see, the social network here. It's possible that also that we go together in a certain communities where we belong to. So we see here that this is going. If this relationship, if you have the feeling that this relationship is not solid, it's possible that one of both parties is, maybe sometimes we have that with the garden, is not willing to commit. This is possible also with this combination. Maybe one of both partners wants to be free. Sometimes the garden wants to be free, but you will need to work out for yourself exactly where you are. We work for a broad audience here, and the garden sometimes points to freedom also. But there might be also possible here that there is freedom and commitment in the relationship. Maybe we need to balance it out a little bit here. Maybe we cannot be too clingy in this love, and we need to find a certain balance here in this relationship. We can hug each other, but we don't need to constantly be chained to each other. This is possible also. It's possible here that if in a different way, that your lover makes a proposal to you. This could be a love proposal or a proposal for something else. Maybe you go together to a charity event, to a fundraiser here to help others, and you find some common thing in that. Anyway, you will go out here to find romance, to find other people. It's also possible that you come in contact with other cultures. This is what we all see here. It's like you here, you want to attempt, you want to show kindness to people around you and also to your lover. Anyway, we are compassionate here with this relationship. Then we have the stars and the garden. We are mirroring now the cards towards each other. This points that if we go out, very positive meetings will take place here. Again, here a lot of things will come true that we want. If we want to achieve something from public, and this is related to our loved ones, this will work out very well. It points also that probably if we are in certain groups or certain communities, that we are popular there. In another way, it can also point that we are dreaming to be famous as a couple. We trust society. This is what we see here also. And it's also possible that we go out like to a night variety show. This is what we see also. Here it's possible there are some night celebrations here, public events that take place in the evening because we have the stars here. Anyway, the people around you inspire you. You're inspired from things that happen around you and you inspire your community. Maybe some things you ask for from your community, certain things, certain helps, maybe they can help here in this relationship. Maybe you want to ask the opinion from the people from certain groups that you are functioning in. But also don't be too trusting in these social networks. Eventually, we need to make up our own mind and we cannot rely on others what is best for us. Anyway, we are idealistic here with this combination. This is what we see here also. It's possible also that in these groups that we are functioning here, that there are a lot of other cultures involved in. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, this is it points also to meaningful connections with our lover and for ourselves. So, Taurus, for the fire group, this is all for this month. I hope you enjoyed this card reading, and you hope you get a little bit wiser out of it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing so. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. And also you can check for more details on my channel, your extensive card reading that we do for the sign of Taurus every month. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in my other videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.